Raising boys, you don't need to bail out. That's the theme of the month in July. And yes, I'm very excited about it. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. In the month of July, we are diving deep into the conversation about raising boys. I really love it because there's a lot of bailout system around the boy child, and we're going to be dismantling a whole lot of this in the inner circle this particular month. Of course, you observe that July is one exciting month for them and even us, right? Even your children will be so excited to have July. And, maybe we are excited because July just brings all the good news. Apart from the fact that sex educate your child like a pro challenge is this, July, ongoing 1st July to the 5th of July. Is also the fact that our biggest conference, the Global Annual Conference in TIP, is for the last week in July. What an exciting month already. Who else is as excited as I am? If you are, put the fire emojis right in the comment. And yes, but before you actually start and before you go right there, I know you are thinking it is already half of the year. It is already gone, so far. We have just about 100 and something, 80 something days for the year to end, and you're wondering, my parenting goals, have I really reached it? What has happened to me? Don't get pressured. Don't get pressured with the have I achieved so much in 6 months? I am struggling. I don't know what it is that is happening to me. I want to remind you that struggles in your parenting is a consistent journey. Now, struggles doesn't mean you're not making progress. Struggles mean that you are actually human and you are in the process. Remember, we are more interested in the process than we are interested in the progress. So, your process with the struggle signifies that you are actually doing something and you are also in the process. So, don't get discouraged. The only thing about struggles is that you're going to struggle from one thing to another. Think about it. Sometimes you actually think that once you get 2 million naira or 5 million naira, all your problems will be solved. And then you get that money, and then you realize that your problem even actually gets multiplied. And then also you say, oh, once I jabba, I am just going to be all fine. And then you jabba, and all of a sudden, you have taxes to deal with. You have house rents to deal with. You have other attending issues to deal with. Yeah, your life might be better than it was if had a better life, where you were and all of that. I agree, but your struggles will still remain. And of course, you think that all these goals, all this future is going to come without a lot of struggles. Now, here is the thing: struggles are their life struggles are not goals, and where you're going is not a final solution to anything. Struggles are infinite. The only thing that makes the difference is that when our troubles come, when our struggles come, while you are in the academy, you actually have access to deal with them. You have the tools, you have the guides, you have something walking you through. That's the difference between you and that parent who isn't here. Because while you are on this journey, you have access to how to solve your struggles. Are the struggles ever going to go away all over? No. Provided you're on this journey as you journey through, the struggles are a continuum. So I am actually rooting for you, and I'm here to remind you that no matter what it is that you've actually been through in the month, of January, December, March, and all of that, or you haven't even followed at all, you've struggled, you're overwhelmed, start already. Now, here is the thing about struggle. The more you struggle, the more it opens your mind to learning, but most importantly, the more it becomes less. Because in struggle comes your victory. Now, what we pray every day is that the struggles we have yesterday should actually not overwhelm the struggles we have today. And that's where knowledge comes in. The more you learn, the more your struggles will not be able to overwhelm you. Are they going to all go away? No, it is never because struggles are constant. And that's what makes us human. No matter the money, no matter the parenting prowess, no matter your location, no matter what it is that you do, while battling with struggles and pains per time. And trust me, it's not a bad thing that you have struggles. Nothing will take away all your struggles. You can only get new struggles. What we pray, what we wish is that all the new struggles will and should be less brutal than the former. But we must always have discomfort. But how do you make those struggles less brutal? Knowledge. Knowledge is what makes your struggles actually easy to go through. But are you going to have them? Yes. How it actually comes to you, what you do with those struggles will determine how you come out of it. So, this is me again encouraging you that in the month of July, continue to struggle, continue to put in the work. The more you do, the less you actually, the struggles that you have will be brutal as it was. And of course, in July, I actually really love July. And in the month of July, raising boys, you don't need to bail. The webinars in this month are just on point. You don't want to miss any one of them. The books of this month is Raising Boys by James Dobson in level 1, where we're going to actually be seeing why raising boys is absolutely different. One of the things that you're also going to see is how you actually will navigate the boy nature. Now, another thing that you also want to look at is in level 2 is the books we're also going to be reading. 5 Conversations You Must Have with Your Son. Amazing book by Vicky Courtney. You do not want to miss it. And in level 3, we are reading The Outlier. Malcolm Gladwell. Amazing read. And level 4, we are reading 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. Now, what are these going to do for you? The books have been carefully orchestrated for it to actually teach you and your son to walk through your parenting journey intentionally. Now, the guides of this month also, the bully prevention guide and also the guided hands, a father's handbook on pennies care and health discussion with your sons. These 2 guides are going to help you walk through raising your son and also being able to actually do things differently. Our weekly focus will be on creating self-control systems for your son, week 1. Week 2, teaching your son's responsibility. Week 3, creating the husband in training manual. Week 4, then the TIP annual conference. In that week, we're just going to be throttling from Monday to Sunday on TIP annual conference, back-to-back conferencing. If you need to take some leave, take a break from work, I will advise that you do so. It is called the Parenting Shiloh for a reason. It's a back-to-back, learning. And I can assure you that being in the inner circle will give you an advantage, being at that annual conference this year. Do not forget that we run to the finish line. We don't just stop because we're running. We keep running until we get to the line, the finish. Now, all the people who ran the race in the Bible, who stopped people like King Ahab and the rest of them who did 20 years serving the Lord, and then in the last days, they didn't. It was counted for them for a negative. Please, do not run this race, and it will be said of you, I was in the inner circle for 4 years, and then after that, what next? So beyond being here, I want you to actually be here effectively. Remember never to be a backyarder. That's one of the things you don't want to be. You want to be a yarder in the yard, being very yardaric about everything that you do. Do not forget that the holiday is also here, and we are also going to be, using one of our guides, which is the ultimate holiday bundle for this month and the month of August for the long holidays. Dust it, bring it out again, so that your children will have the most amazing holiday ever. I am particularly rooting for you. And of course, in this particular month, pay attention to your struggles. Thank you again for being here. I'm looking forward to an amazing July and August and September and October and November, where we actually will be rounding up for this particular cohort. But while you're at it, that's a long time to give your parenting system a go. My name is Wendy Ologe, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. You guys like to call me the VC. And yes, that's who I am. Did you get here? Is there something that you're going to be doing differently in the month of July? Just put it in the comment section and hold yourself accountable to it. See you in the yard.